All right, we are so back to another round of Dome Keeper. Today, I think we're going to try this Projectile Hell mission, which is that wave multiplier strength 200%, and it's infested with projectile spitting monsters. So I think that the easiest way to win this would just be to hey, let's take like the Spire, I believe it is, which cancels out projectiles, and then take something like the laser and just easy peasy you win. Instead, I think we take the sword. And the reason I'm going to take the sword is I'm not sure that it's actually going to be effective enough, but we would upgrade the sword to have a big shield, and the shield reflects projectiles. So I think that could be like an interesting way of like dealing with the map. As always, I'm just a teleporter drone yard stan. I'm also an engineer, Andy. So call that what you will. Projectile hell. Retrieve the relic is the goal. What could possibly go wrong, right? And look at that, the goods counter we start the game with from prestiging. So it swings, the more the sword swings, the higher the damage. You can launch the sword. So this is what I'm really worried about, is actually trying to hit enemies with the sword. But the sword shield pad can reflect, see? So you just go pew, 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 pew. Obviously, it's not working out perfectly, and some of the enemies are, like, dodging. But, hey, man, we'll figure it out one step at a time, right? Let's bring the teleporter down with us. I don't really want Cobalt right now. I don't want my robots picking it up either. This is already kind of slow digging, but that's not enough for the first, like, upgrade, you know? We need better than what we've been offered here in terms of 4, like, basic ore. Now, this is really hard stone for cutting, so if I don't find something immediately, and I did, but if I hadn't found something immediately, I would have messed off. Now, the other thing, too, is with a single water, we can double the number of drones. Right now, our drone is only getting its third, like, material, right? Like, that's not that good. Again, though, we can always do this trick where we bring things a little bit closer. I might even bring one myself. We need the drill upgrade, you know? Oh, I slid them over and confused our drone. So that would be a drill upgrade. And again, the first water gives us the upgrades I really care about. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Spooky, spooky. And so I don't actually have... Like, I just have the shield right now. Okay. So I can block projectiles in a very narrow band. So we still took some hits, but once the shield is bigger and can reflect, I think we're gonna be totally fine. Totes fine. A lot of easy digging. Revealing lots of tiles. Obviously, these minerals are the most important things to think about. I still haven't found any water, so I kind of have to help my drones do some carrying. And because the word drones is a misnomer. It's actually just a single drone. At least for now. So that means I probably need to get an early speed upgrade. And again, this, where is aim line, long stab, fast stab, reflection costs 6. Sword agility comes down, but this is what we want. Reflection, increase pad size, reflection speed, Yeah. And then sword agility of 1. I mean, what is sword agility? Like sword speed. I guess we're gonna need to do things to get more sword agility so that we can move it around. I'm assuming that's like turn speed, but they don't want to call it turn speed. Because you're kind of swinging things around. Okay. This is instant. I think I can go maybe one more round without the reflection upgrade. So there's drones and then drone speed. That's gonna help move things along. I still don't need that cobalt. Obviously, it would be great to have. 2 rocks for them to pick up while I'm doing this is fine. We are taking lots of hits already. My sword feels faster. Oh. It's a pretty strong enemy, I have to say. Did he seriously dodge? Or no, I cut through him all the way. Okay, sure. I already have the first speed upgrade, so my portal matters even less than it normally does. Like a 6-second cast time, but we'll bring it over and we'll get power-ups here. This is pretty great. Speed and drill strength. Again, I don't really want to even cut the cobalt out because I feel like it'll just confuse my drones in terms of what my priorities are. But just using my speed and power buff here to go for a short pathway. Oh god, this is some thick digging too. And the problem is that the enemy is probably going to arrive way sooner than I'm anticipating. But now I have at least 6 resources. So I should be able to get my reflection. And I don't know, maybe this will be something good. Dome armor. I mean, like, that's better than Buzzsaw because it's all projectile enemies here. Reflection. I'm just going to buy reflection. I could have bought the timer to know how long it's going to take for enemies, but oh my god, this is harder than I thought it would be. Especially because I still have a very small shield. And without reflection speed, we're kind of struggling to even hit them. These ones come in very fast. If he didn't stay for the 3rd shot, then how am I supposed to... Oh, come on. Whew. Okay, we are low-key dying, but that's my own fault. We should look at what this does. Health capacity is higher. Melee projectile armor. Look at that. We can get like 30% projectile armor reduction. First, we need to just get like drone stuff. And honestly, because I'm going to have the ability to go for battle drones... Oh, I should have taken the teleporter. But because I can go for battle drones, there is like an actual like value to doing like a tanky build, right? Like that'll just keep spawning drones that'll do a ton of damage and we'll be happy. They'll keep stacking the longer the fight goes on, and they can deal about shooting the enemy. In fact, it's probably even worth buying an early upgrade for that. Though, I still need to buy the ability to see my health pool, because my health pool is already low, if I'm honest. But we do have some drone upgrades, so that's good, and I probably can go back now. Look at, there's still lots of yellow on this side too, right? So let's go ahead and just say that I can start buying some of these. Ooh. it's a slow teleportation time, but first of all, more health. Okay, I'm at half health. That's not a good sign. And then I've got you. And then 15% damage reduction is pretty good. Honestly, like, if I can afford it, and we're going into a projectile-heavy round, seems good to me. Again, we did just get the, Okay, we did just get the, wow, we just lost, audio because we're dying, apparently. But because we got the drones, I assume they're all gonna shoot this thing as soon as it comes out. Yo, okay. Like, once we have a big shield, I think we're onto something here. I don't know, I still think it's better just to buy the Spire, because the Spire can make, like, traps, right? Like, energy circles that continuously reduce the damage you take, like, and catch multiple projectiles that are coming in. But, like, in lieu of just doing the most meta build, it's kind of interesting to try out the sword and go sword and shield, kind of, but without actually using the sword, only using the shield. I don't know. I think I'm clever. Maybe, you know, society will say that I was actually an idiot the whole time, but, you know, here we are. I probably should carry some resources back, or find water. That's the main kind of shticks. Ooh, find water. I don't know that one water is enough for a upgrade. Oh, I should just go this way. Come on, baby. Please. Please. I don't know what the supplement's gonna be. Maybe even better dome. Oh, dome resurrection? Or one-way teleporter. I don't know. That's kind of trash, right? I mean, dome resurrection. All right. I have enough to buy an upgrade. I really would like a bigger shield. Faster reflections seems nice, but I don't think it's needed. And I don't have enough, like, ore for most of these upgrades. So allow me to just do a quick sensor upgrade to know when the battle is coming. I mean, like, you see, I am stopping a whole lot of damage. Obviously, I'm still taking hits, but, like, that actually felt like, you know, incredibly strong, I have to say. We blocked a ton of shots in the projectile hell. I don't know that the Spire could have done so well. Just trying to move things a bit closer. I think we actually have enough now for a drone upgrade. 3 water should be fine. And then I need faster teleportation, you know? Can I get faster teleportation for 2 and 1, which means I could do 3 and... Oh, I'm missing a freaking ore, dude. Alright, well, we're taking faster teleportation and waiting for ore to get back to us. And we'll do, again, just a couple of quick lifts, just because we know our drones are pretty overtaxed right now. So giving them just a little bit of an easier time getting to the resources will be nice. Anything standing out here? Again, I didn't take the teleporter, which is a pretty big, like, doo-doo strategy on my end. Especially when you actually find a whole bunch to dig. But this is fine. We bring this water up. Bring this gem up. Do a quick lift for the gang. And teleport back. I do now have enough for... Again, I'd like an even bigger shield, but 14 is heavy in terms of price. So let's do a speed upgrade. And yeah, sure, a 1-in-1. Oh, I didn't actually hit the button. 1-in-1, please. Got it. All right. So shots coming from left. Okay, I mean, we're blocking what we can. Our boys are shooting. Now, the air units are pretty weak in general. So, our drones, I mean, they're not all even shooting at this guy. Only one can shoot at a target at a time, I guess. Either way, we need stronger drones, man. And more health and all the, you know, the trappings of a good run. But one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Now that we have our drones upgraded, we certainly need to find more resources. We are actually emptying out the cave because I spent a bunch of time carrying. So, thankfully, we did find something. And their pathing is going to be a bit messed up. So let's just go ahead and make sure they know they can cut through here. Oh, wow. Whole bunch. Should I get an upgrade or another combat drone thing? Hard to say. I have a little bit of time to think about it, but not so much. The bad times are coming. Water. We always like to find a little bit of water in this game. Keeps the upgrades coming for the drones. Because again, like, I was like, oh wow, we need so much, you know, so many more drones. I'll help them carry. And then I help them carry, and, you know, then I'm like, oh god, I don't have enough resources for them to even be picking up. I would want more health, so that if I do have to upgrade or repair, it's more effective. And 4 seems like a very low number. A very low number. So maybe we'll get something. As the battle goes on, our drones are still working, right? That's the real benefit. Come on, baby. Yeah, if I had the reflect speed times 300%, I mean, what wouldn't there be to love, right? Baby. I'd like to dig closer to the main entrance. I feel like I've taken quite the path into some pretty deep substrates, so let's see if we can go back up and find some decent resources. Come on, come on. Me and my teleporter just doing the same old every day. There could be something in this, like, pit, but I did follow most gems that I found, so I can't imagine there being that much yellow density in this area. But you never know. Unfortunately, it's like the rocks are so hard on the left. At least if we come up, we can go to that, like, soft rock. We've pretty much spent our whole run this time, though, just slowly exploring. There was a whole bunch of yellow here eventually. That's why I didn't dig through this, because I didn't want the yellows to fall lower. But now that the drones have picked up all the yellow ore, we're doing all right, but we just need to find something worth picking up. I think we have just enough time to get back Again, I don't need to upgrade the drones now because I haven't been finding... Alright, reflection speed. And, actually... damage reduction, another 15%, but I'm not quite there. Oh. I mean, come on, baby. Boom. That stunned him a bit. I mean, our health is staying pretty high, all things considered. I don't know that there's even a ton of things to consider. Like, it's just, like, we did repair a little bit, but with some damage reduction upgrades and the shield that we're continuing to make better, we might need to get a sword upgrade just so that I get more sword agility. I am finding it's a little bit tricky to get exactly where I want to be. I'm really nervous about accidentally teleporting here, but we made it. Okay. Try and make sure that there's straight paths for our people to take. Right now it's a pretty circuitous path, but that should help. How straight is this with our hole? It's like pretty much the perfect line. Missile launcher. Manually triggered. I mean, that seems a lot better than water, dude. How does this work? Damage 50, 1 rocket. Manually triggered. I mean, like, how many times can I trigger it? Is that one shot, or is it like... We'll see. I feel like you always need drone upgrades, but getting a bigger reflection will probably be the biggest thing. Or more combat drones. We have to watch closely to see how fast these drones are able to pull out what we found already. Because if that stack of yellows empties, then yeah, we don't need a drone upgrade. We are mining at the right speed. In fact, we probably need a mining upgrade of all the things. We're not super fast at this point. I think we take our damage reduction. Let's try the missiles and see how they work. And then, how much is it for the next mining upgrade? Am I crazy? Did I miss it? Yeah, it's 8. We should get that during this. In fact, we already have it. If I had just a little bit more shield size, I would be catching, like, almost like 100%. I do probably need another repair, though. Alright, so we get you. I mean, this says it'll automatically use it, though, right? And automatically repairs during combat. So I guess we don't need to use it until the game automatically uses it. It's a pretty good thing, actually. So let's see if we can find some water. I'm gonna dig up for it, because if I find it, it'll fall down to where I need it. And this soil is pretty soft, even if it is hard. Okay, come on, game. Hook me up. Ooh, okay. We're back into, like, the starter soils. Okay, no water, though. There is yellow on my left. You can see it kind of bleeding through that corner. So let's make sure that there's an easy path. And then we go and get it. Come on, drones, get to work, baby. We didn't find water, and my teleporter is down at the thing. Ooh, we did find water. I'm not going to worry about carrying it out right now. I'm just going to leave my teleporter nearby. We'll get it at the start of the next round. It's probably as much as I can do. Move it a little closer. I mean, again, we are just shy of being able to buy the things I really want. Oh, I didn't trigger this missiles last time. Well, we're going to remember it this time. And I need this sword upgrade just so I can move my sword faster. Okay, we're focusing left here. We are taking hits. Yeah, I need that sword upgrade, man. I keep saying it. It keeps being true, and I keep not doing it. Shameful display. That is a quote that includes the pronunciation kind of jank from Total War Sengoku. The Japanese conquest, baby. If you lose, it is a shameful display. Alright. What am I doing? Why am I running back here? There is something I thought I needed here. No. It's not that I need to be here. It's that I need to carry that frickin' thing. I'm like, my brain forgot the reason why I needed to go back to base. It's like, is there something there? It's like, no, you need to bring something there, dude. Also, you should pretty much always take the routes that your robots are taking because they know what's up. I mean, clearing a little bit of this is nice, but not strictly required. I really don't. Restock missiles. Okay, so that means that it will continue to fire? I need like just a couple extra gems, dude. I might, do I run up to the top? With like literally 2, just to make sure? Because if I don't have the wider shield, like my cobalt is wasted. Like I'm gonna use it to survive. But, certainly not ideal. Okay. Reflection 3. I mean, I could get more robots. I don't feel like I'm mining fast enough, though. Okay, triangle for missiles. We should use them this time. Oh, baby. Fire missile! Fire missile! Fire one more missile. They do target the strongest thing, apparently. Oh, man, and the drones go so hard, too. What a great... The combat drones, that is. They were doing work. So between that, the missiles... I don't know how fast it takes for them to reload. I should look at the upgrade path and see if it says anything, but that's top of mind now. I also can talk about the... What is it? the need for another drilling upgrade before getting the next drone upgrade. Oh, water. Okay. I actually was hoping to find cobalt. If I had more cobalt, I would feel better about upgrading the combat drones. But without it, I feel a little bit too weak. Which is maybe not warranted because I have the resurrection ability, but I'd rather not use the resurrection ability this early. So yeah. Do you need more drones or do you need more mining? Probably mining first, if only because it helps explore quickly. Okay. We should try and make a better path to get to this. That isn't obvious because we can use this as a renewable resource for gold. I like gold. Doesn't look like anything's down through there. So, drill costs 14. Nothing costs only water except a portal upgrade that we don't care about. We are ready for battle. We can upgrade the shield even more. I'm shooting missiles trying to stun this big guy. Oh. I'm waiting for missiles to reload. I don't know if I shot them too fast. Okay. We are so low on health. But we're kind of doing it. I just need one extra cobalt, you know? And then I can talk more seriously about other things. The tree just produced one more yellow, but that's not really worth going back for. We'll wait till it has like a couple available. Is this actual just Bedrock City that we're dealing with here? Okay. We'll just dig along the bedrock if it's going to be soft soils all the way until we can get a layout for the map. Looks like the map is funneling us this way. We'll cut a path through if ever the robots need to connect to us. Maybe they won't. It's not, I don't know that it's that smart to dig along bedrock because you have less chance of finding resources because you're not unveiling tiles like left and right, but you're getting such a good appreciation for like the map. Like, where does it go? Where is it forcing us? This, for instance, I think is a really good chance to dig upwards. Make sure we have a clean connection to all the stuff we found before. Right? So now we can access this area very quickly. And yeah, there's a ton of ore in here. So we're going to be quite rich, I would say. It's probably time, especially if this water gets picked up, to upgrade the drones again. We were able to get the minor upgrade. Not a small upgrade, but rather a digging upgrade. We need to teleport. What am I doing? Let's talk about this. So, I just don't know what's going to trigger first. This or the inventory management. Like, I don't want to waste a... Okay, I'm max size shield, actually. But reflected things are explosive is interesting. More combat drones is interesting. More health. It's only 100 more health. More rockets. It costs water. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to probably end up triggering a resurrection. But that's okay. We're going to get lots of... Alright, let's shoot missiles. Oop. Okay. Again, it's giving us, like, the heartbeat noises because it's like, yo, dude. Oh, these projectiles are super weird. Oh. And there's our invulnerability coming back, unfortunately. This guy is annoying. Oh. I mean, we're back to full health. We got to use our cobalt without it getting used. I think in the long term, that's going to help us take less damage overall. But we are going to have to pay like 15 resources to upgrade our resurrection to get a second proc of it. Well, I don't know. We might need it. We might just be strong because we've invested in more defenses. Let's do another bedrock exploration here. We have the dig speed, right? So we're fine to kind of mull about, checking out what the map looks like. It looks like the only way to get deeper is actually dead center. This would be like a free drone, I believe, if you can bring a water. Which I actually have a lot of water now, apparently. And we need drone upgrades or more drones in general. So basically what I'm saying is, yes, we should do that upgrade. We should find a water and give it. Actually I do want you. A 4% movement speed debuff is not worth leaving the teleporter behind, even if you are doubling back. I will leave it behind just so I don't accidentally activate it. But, you know. There. Some more resources. Yeah, we need to upgrade those drones, man. Okay. I mean, we're close to needing to TP back. We're making good connections. We just need a water. Our health is good. We have the water that we've been waiting on to get these upgrades. Basically, doubling the number of our drones seems very appropriate at this point. Faster teleportation and stuff is also, like, fine, but more damage on the rockets, I think, is actually a super worthwhile upgrade because we reload, right? Normally, you're only going to get a couple pips of value out of it. But because, like, right now, I just keep tapping the button waiting. Right? Like, that's going to help us kill guys like this behemoth that I can't actually reflect shots at them. Oh, it actually reloads all of the missiles independently. Never mind. Maybe we can be reloading 6 things at a time. We actually, like, played this so perfectly. Yeah, I should always have those missiles reloading. We just need to upgrade the missile launcher a tremendous amount. Now, can I find a water, please? I'd like an extra free drone, like, bug thing. A friend. I'd like a friend. I also wouldn't mind finding an actual friend. I bet you we've been missing a ton of cobalt. Usually you can find it pretty much scattered, like, one spot all through the layers, right? But we are... Like, we just found one, which made me think of the fact that we actually have not found much. And I don't feel like we found a lot, like, at the start of the game, and therefore there was less to find later. Like, no. We just have not found very much. Let's make sure this is all connected. We have enough water for an upgrade. I think this is, like, a mine. So, it might even... I don't know if it hurts bedrock or not, but... let's see if we can put it down low and then have it explode laterally in a way that's cool. Because right now we're up against the bedrock, which is kind of like a bad place to use the mine. It will waste a ton of its potential. But I don't know, like, maybe this is a terrible find because... Holy, there's, like, nothing to do with it. I'm on bedrock the whole length of this frickin' cavern. And then I need to get back up to the top ASAP. But as soon as I let it go, it explodes, right? So it'll just have to do. Maybe that breaks through bedrock as well, and that's the real value of it, but either way, we are here. Is there a combat upgrade that we need? Not really. Don't get me wrong, I like explosive reflections. But I actually think that other than getting the missile upgrade, it's just get another drone upgrade. And then missile upgrades will come soon after. Heavy blade or long blade? I think we want the long blade for all the agility, but really doesn't matter. We're not like actually using the sword as a sword, you know? No enemies get in range for that to matter. Oh, baby. Do you see this? Oh, I'm not even using my missiles. You know. Come on, guys. Like, that was something else. Alright, I don't think that missile launcher is gonna reload, for the record. But we'll, finish looking around this bedrock. But basically, yeah, it's a bunch of nothing. And then we can come through here. Just making sure there's nothing like sneakily hiding in the center. You do find spots where that happens when you watch like the time lapse after the fact. It probably isn't worth digging through all this super hard rock to check, but I just feel like, how have we not found all the cobalt, you know? So we're moving along. The bomb did a decent job, I would say. Breaking stuff up. Oh, it went super low. It hit bedrock over here and stopped. So, I mean, we got some value out of it, I would say. This could be one of the switches for the artifact. That would not be unheard of. In fact, it was. So it's probably the rest of it's below, but you know, that's fine. Also, some cobalt is very nice find. So we need more mining upgrades, of course. If we had water, we'd get more missile upgrades. I'd like to get damage, but you could just get more missiles. And then the other thing is the cobalt lets you get, well, a couple different upgrades. We also want to buy a new resurrection, but right now a resurrection isn't a super important upgrade because we're not low on health or expecting to die. I mean, you're never expecting to die, but you know, alas, we are here. All right, 22 on this upgrade means that we have next to nothing to do more upgrades with. You could almost get a teleportation speed upgrade, but that only really matters if you have the bind. So yeah, I want a missile upgrade. It's just so much water, you know? Alright. Shield sword. And I am launching missiles. The drones we've spawned are doing a great job. This is a little bit tricky. I mean, the fact this guy shoots so many small projectiles to the backside is kind of crazy. But we should get him here, right? Yeah, honestly, missile launcher being upgraded would just do so much for our DPS. But yeah, we have the mine upgrade. This is such easy dig, though. Oh, another one. And water. Yo, huge find. Ooh, a gadget right beside a relic switch is kind of interesting. And beside a water. What? And, oh my. Okay. Well, we have water, so I mean, before the drones take the water away. Yes, that poor drone came all the way here. We're gonna get an augment, and then we're gonna get a gadget. This is not that great because my drones are underutilized right now. Like, I have a whole bunch of drones that are basically just chilling at home. But, you know. There it is. See what I mean? Like, just sometimes you gotta shave a little off the sides. I'm probably screwing myself in a way that prevents me from getting the gadget this turn. But hey, this is what it is, man. Probably have enough for a missile upgrade, right? Reactive pulse. Dome Wanderer retains a portion of the kinetic energy from attacks received. Eventually, yeah, maybe. I mean, that's fine. The stab is nothing because we don't use that. And oh, what do you know? Water right there. I freaking knew that there was something nearby. Water again. Oh my land. And see, this is the problem with the teleporter, is that you just dig deep forever and you never come back up to, like, one-shot all the easy rock. I think I feel like I need a speed upgrade as well, but hey, this is pretty water-intensive upgrades. But that's fine. All we have is water, and again, without the spire, we don't have, like, just, like, a water dump. Okay, missile launched. I mean, it's kind of a waste on these guys. Yeah, I like that it seeks usually the strongest enemy, so that guy on the left that's going to be shooting a bunch of nasties, you'll see almost all of our missiles will go to him. And right now, we're in an okay spot, because all of these projectiles are coming this way. We are taking damage, don't get me wrong. We lost like 200 health there. But that's fine. And again, we are missing out on like our drones being used right now. This is a big doo-doo time for drones. Especially because ore is so light. I might take a quick detour here. This will get the drones moving. Coming over here and doing a quick... There you go. That'll put the boys to work. Stop falling. You're coming with me. And even here on my left, there's a whole bunch of easy dig. Yeah, so we probably just need to, before worrying about going for the artifact, which we already have 2 of 4 things unveiled. Oh, iron worms. No, dude, this just doesn't really matter. I haven't really tried them, but like portable extraction worms extract iron clusters efficiently over time. Like, take and drop them near iron clusters. They'll attach and mine it over time. Like, I don't have a cluster, dude, but I'm looking for you. I guess I could use the teleporter upgrade to like go pick these guys up and drop them off anytime soon, but like, okay. Enjoy your job. Assuming like I don't have to actually come back and touch the guy, this is okay. We're about to die because I'm not at the base. But still, that was good digging. Again, let's think about reading up on what these worms do. Additional resources. Extract over time. Duration 2 seconds. Diligent worms. So it'll get 2 resources instead of 1. Or quick. Meticulous worms. So they get out every little scrap. This, you'd have to use worms so much to get value out of purchasing that for 10. That seems like a bit crazy, to be honest. But hey, we're here. This is 10 as well for the next damage upgrade. I guess I can get, like, double the number of missiles. Also doubles the amount of reloading I'm doing. And we're here. Alright, so we'll start just slowly. Okay, I am slowly launching some missiles. Except for the big guy arrives, so we just shoot them as soon as they come. We have those drones coming in with all those yummy resources, right? We are anti-projectile, dude. I have resources, but I don't feel like I have to do anything with them. All we find is water, man. I don't need water. This is probably a decent enough place to have the teleporter, if I'm honest. I'd like to find more resources. So, I know that there is, like, teleporter stuff happening. Not teleporter stuff, but, relic stuff happening. But I'm not too worried. We might find some of the relics, but I'm just finding water instead. Okay. It's a long way for our boys to go. I know I had resources up where that worm was too, right? I think I could have dug out some more, but who knows? Maybe when the worm's done, he'll attach to the next thing, or he'll just die. I don't know. Not only do I not know, but I'm also not checking. Because I just took the worms because they were available and I hadn't seen them before. Which was worth 2 cobalt to me to, like, see what they are without necessarily even using them. Still, value upgrades coming in here. 18 resources means I can certainly buy the weapon damage upgrade on the missiles. I don't know that there's anything else worth talking about. Oh, I don't need to go up at all. We already found that one. Oh wow, more cobalt. What do you know? See, it's worth digging random spawns, man. It's so worth it. I don't know who's arguing that it isn't worth it. You know, I feel like I've made a scapegoat in my mind, but there you go. So missiles, 8. I mean, if I have as much water as I do, I should just, like, start feeding it for overcharges. So, launch missile at big guy. We're launching missiles. Life is good. The drones are doing cool stuff as well. Okay, that went pretty well. I mean, sure, I'll grab you just for the sake of it. And now we're bringing in the wormy to extract resources. We expect there to be a relic on this side. There's a lot of resources down here as well, and they're very deep, so I expect my drones to be busy for some time. Again, we probably passed the relic at this point, the relic button, but nothing wrong with looking for resources while holding a worm. This is like an interesting like background rock thing. But all right, here we go. Hit the switch. So we're missing the south one, I believe. We did not find any rock, but we do have some easy digging. And we have time. We're only halfway through the round. That last round went really well. We have lots of water. We can keep empowering our guys. I don't know that we want to even go this deep. I bet you those worms are incredible on the dense ore mission. Let's go up here. There you go, guy. I don't know if you'll dig down to the next one afterwards. I kind of want to watch him. Oh, he does. It looks like he does hit all of them. Look at him go. This is actually a huge economic upgrade if he does, you know, pop them out every couple seconds and gets the entire chain. I actually am a huge fan of worms now that I'm watching them. Look at those pop out. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's super cool, dude. So water to supercharge. I don't know if I touched it in time, actually. I mean, I could make that guy stronger. He'll take more time to pull things out, but he'll get money more. Oh, better drones would have been cool. I think that at this point, though, I can comfortably buy more health. And here we go. 1 missile. 2 missile. Ooh. 3 missile. 4 missile. 5 missile. Okay, here we go. I feel like having the missiles kind of staggered coming out, a little bit rapid, but staggered, allows them not to over-focus like a single baddie. I don't know if it's a waste, but we could drop a second worm. Let's see, does that interact correctly, or is it like, no? Yeah, it does look good, actually. I dug this out, but I didn't actually activate it. Even though we're doing like a challenge here, I'm like, hey, what about knowledge? What about spending more time learning? How lucky did we get with the northern switch? Like, did we actually... I think we could see it from the line we blew, which is just like an insanely lucky trigger in my mind. But maybe you're bound to hit something interesting with such a horizontal, deep bomb. But like, the fact that we put it just off center, which is generally where the relic is, really did work out for us. As always, I'm looking forward to seeing our timeline here. How is this gonna go? So you, and then we don't have a resurrection available. With 12 units, we don't have a lot of things, actually. And we don't even have the water for you. Okay, well, I guess I get nothing. If I had 16, at least I could get, like, explosive stuff. Still, maybe I'm overestimating my own strength here, but... Okay, he's using a shield. I might be overestimating my own power, but I feel like we have the ability to really get a lot of output here based on the amount that the baddies are shooting at us. But maybe that's just really ballsy thinking. Okay. Never mind. We're super dead. Upgrades? Wait for it, wait for it. The drones brought in enough while we were fighting. Who's a believer there? And I mean, this is gonna start auto using things, right? Okay, we are invulnerable right now while we do our resurrection. It does use resurrection before it uses all the cobalt. Let it be known. This guy here is like an actual melee combatant. The fact that we were able to like reload all our missile launchers, like this is insane. This is a double win, right? This is the epic wing. I came prepared. After receiving relic, beat the final wave. Yo, 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 yo. All right, yeah. See, it had that thin neck for the thing, for the way the mine was structured. But then we just like didn't mine out the bottom at all, really. Well, we did because we got the double relic thing on the right side. But did we really just miss all that gold on the far right? Well, it's not too bad. And then we missed the gold there. Remember, there's also a gold room. Is like the void on the left side. So we're missing it now, and then we hit it. There you go. So digging along. We got all that gold. Lovely. Digging along. And then, oh, okay, we did find it. We did find it. And then there's the bomb. The huge dig. And then I went left, because I knew the relic usually doesn't have too many resources near it. And then I did that short dig to the left, and look at it. We found all that gold really quick. The worm seems to have eaten it out. Let's see how fast the worm eats out that bottom area, because we even made it the more efficient worm, right? Oh yeah, it still kind of deleted it all. It doesn't remove the rock though, right? It just pulls the iron out. That's pretty interesting though, I have to say. So, like, the dense iron map, it probably goes hard. Reveal resources? What is this, like, red thing? Oh, that's cobalt, of course. Okay. Oh, wow, we did just miss a whole ton of yellow there. But still, that's fine. And then I dug out far left to see if I could find some gold, man. Oh, my God. Classic. I mean, there's all kinds of areas that there was nothing, so going a little further everywhere would have been a waste. But the fact that, like, all the soft terrain is nothing, but then a bunch of gold here. Top left, there's still some soft to dig, but no bueno. This would have been interesting, too. If I had procced any of that to open up that void, I would have seen the corner was yellow. It's always nice that they let you see that the corner's yellow. I never got to buy this pet here, right? But I wonder, this one here in the orange, I think that's like a permanent pet thing. Maybe I need to dig out the super depths more often to get like more like cool pet rewards. But like there's so much nothing, you know? And yeah, so we missed all this good stuff on the far side. It's really nice to map out the edge of the map. This is a little ridiculous, this gold on the left here. But it is surrounded by really tough rock for drilling, so I understand why I didn't go to it. But, you know, getting the contours of the bedrock, I really had an unfortunate time with my super bomb, right? See how far it goes out all the different ways? Like, that I found on the bedrock, and like, well, at least I knew where the bedrock was, but like, I couldn't get deep enough. If I had been here, yeah, I might not have found the relic right away, but boom, I would have found both those, would have found all this gold, would have, yeah, anyway. What a cool one. Parasitic drones continue. I guess they're forcing, even though we did a super victory. Yo, cowboy. Let's freaking go, dude. I assume that's because we won with killing all the things. So more badges is good. I wonder if you do beat it on challenge, do you get the second? Dense iron. I can't believe we didn't get dense iron. We could do a different dense iron run, though. And not... I mean, you still need to go drill capacity, but not as much. So we could get center marker. I feel like permanent proximity is pretty huge. Because like, proximity costs 2 yellow early. And I end up taking extra damage for not having proximity. So even though the center marker is helpful, I feel like I'm pretty good at navigating that. Man, am I crazy for I just like the laser? Just give me the laser. Bzz, 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 you know? Just give me the laser. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.